The Galactic Union didn't fear many things. Black holes, solar flares, plasma storms, even Class 4 Deathworlds, those brutal, violent planet that ate exploration teams alive. But Class 15? A world so extreme that every probe melted, every drone disintegrated, and every attempt to scan its surface returned the same message. No safe conditions detected. To the Union, the planet known as Vaskor-III was not merely dangerous. It was impossible. No species had ever attempted to land there. No species ever would. Except one. Humans. Chapter 1. The mission no one wanted. High Regent Zilok stared at the hologram of Vaskor, trying not to tremble. Lightning storms raged across the atmosphere. Tectonic plates shifted every 8 minutes. The native fauna was so large they showed up on orbital scans. Who, he asked quietly, approved sending an expedition team to this hell planet? Admiral Arthur cleared his throat. The humans did. Zilok whipped around. The humans volunteered. No, the Admiral corrected. They insisted. A hush fell. Everyone in the chamber felt the same mix of dread and confusion. Humans were new to the Union, barely a century in. Stubborn, reckless, unreasonably tough. But even they should have known better. Vaskor-III was not a challenge. It was a grave. Chapter 2. The Human Response. A hologram flickered to life in the chamber. Captain Myra Dalton of the United Terran Expeditionary Force. Behind her stood a dozen human specialists, their uniforms dusty, their expressions calm. High Regent, she greeted casually. We're here to report on the Vaskor-III landing. Zilok jumped to his feet. You landed? Of course, Myra replied. You asked for reconnaissance. No. Zilok cried. We asked for a report on why it's impossible. Myra blinked. Oh, well, we didn't get that memo. Her team exchanged mild shrugs. Zilok stared at them. Your ship should have been vaporized on entry. It got a little warm, one human said. Define little, Zilok begged. About 180 degrees Celsius. Inside the cockpit. The humans shrugged like this was a mild inconvenience. Aliens in the chamber nearly fainted. Chapter 3. Landing on a Nightmare. Myra waved a hand, displaying footage from the mission. The Union delegation screamed. A thunderstorm of molten rain battered the descent craft. Planet-quake ripples tore mountains apart. Predators the size of starliners stalked the plains. And through it all, the humans were chatting, laughing, and taking notes. We touched down in a relatively stable zone, Myra narrated. The footage showed the team stepping out onto a field of jagged lava rock. A xenobiologist on the team asked, Are those footprints? The camera zoomed in. Giant three-toed impressions, each one big enough to park a shuttle in. Probably nothing, the xenobiologist shrugged. Zilok clutched his head. Probably nothing. That creature is larger than our capital ship. Yeah, another human chimed in. It came back later. The chamber erupted into chaos. Chapter 4. The Local Wildlife. The next part of the footage displayed a living nightmare. A colossal reptilian titan emerged from the smoke, its footsteps cracking the crust of the planet. Zilok expected the humans to flee. They did not. Oh, yeah, Myra said casually. That's Greg. Greg. Zilok echoed. We named him. You named the megatitan. Yeah, another human said. He followed us around, kind of like a giant dog. The footage showed Greg, the planet killer, approaching the humans, sniffing them, then lying down like a house pet. It seems to like your species, Zilok whispered. Well, Myra said, we gave it snacks. What kind of snacks? The Regent asked, horrified. Explosive plasma canisters. Explosive. It burped blue fire for like 5 minutes. Adorable. Zilok almost fainted. Chapter 5. The environment fights back. The footage progressed. A gigantic storm struck the camp. Airborne glass shards howled through the wind. Lava vents erupted underfoot. How did you survive this? Zilok cried. We set up tents, Myra said. Tents. Thermal-regulated, pressure-stabilized, hazard-rated. Rated for Class 15. Zilok demanded. Myra scratched the back of her neck. We improvised. Every alien in the room felt their blood pressure spike. The footage showed humans hammering tent spikes into magma rock while lightning struck meters away. One was roasting marshmallows. Chapter 6. The Union couldn't believe it. When the footage ended, the chamber sat in stunned silence. Humans, Zilok finally said, why would you risk your lives for this? Captain Myra smiled. Exploration, so... No species explores Class 15 Deathworlds. We do. Zilok inhaled sharply. Why? Because someone has to, Myra said simply. If we only go where it's safe, we stop growing. Besides, we wanted to see if the reports were exaggerated. Were they? Oh, absolutely. Myra nodded. It was way worse. Zilok sputtered. And you stayed? For 3 weeks. The chamber erupted in shrieks. 3 weeks? Well, Greg kept guard, a human explained. Chapter 7. What they found. Myra sent a final data packet to the Union government. It contained terraforming resources, ultra-durable minerals, medicinal compounds, photos of Greg eating a shuttle wing. Zilok gulped. So you're saying this nightmare world could be valuable? Myra nodded. Massively. And your species can operate there safely. Myra exchanged glances with her team. Well, she began, we can operate there. Zilok leaned closer. That means, yes. Myra shrugged. We'd need better tents. Chapter 8. The Galaxy Reacts. Word spread fast across the Union. The humans had landed on a Class 15, survived, befriended a megafauna titan, set up tents, roasted marshmallows, mapped the planet, mined resources, stayed 3 weeks, and came back casually reporting their results. Species across the galaxy panicked. If humans can survive a Class 15, one ambassador whispered, what environments can't they survive? None, another answered. There are none. The Union Council passed a unanimous declaration. Humans are not to be challenged. Not ever. Epilogue, a human tradition. 3 months later, Zilok met Myra again. He asked, carefully, Captain, will humanity return to Vaskor-III? Myra grinned. Of course. Why? She shrugged. Greg misses us. Zilok stared. Humans were terrifying, insane, unpredictable, and somehow the most capable explorers a galaxy had ever seen.